Hello everybody, welcome back to another Borderlands 2 video. Today we're going to be doing the last of the Slayer of Terra builds, and we're going to be looking at Zer0. I don't have Salvador ready to do builds and stuff with, so maybe eventually I'll come back to that, but as of now we're going to end it here. And then I think, excuse me, the next plan is to do an Axton leveling and gear guide and all that stuff like I did with Maya. I think we're going to do Axton this week. And yeah, that's the plan for now. So let's look at what the Slayer of Terramorph has changed. Excuse me. So Zero's Slayer comm now boosts Innervate, Grim, Ambush, Killing Blow, One Shot, One Kill, instead of Headshot, One Shot, One Kill, Fast Hands, Grim, and Killing Blow. Okay, so let me read that to make sure. We lost Headshot, but we gained Innervate. We lost, let me see, we lost Fast Hands, is that correct? Yes, we lost Fast Hands, but gained Ambush. Ambush is really good. Okay, so Ambush and Innervate, I believe, are the new ones, unless I'm missing something. Because we still have Grim, we still have One Shot, One Kill, and we still have Killing Blow. So yeah, Fast Hands and Headshot got replaced by Ambush and Innervate. I actually really like Fast Hands. I don't know why they couldn't have replaced Killing Blow. That has absolutely no synergy with this comm. Um, and then, yeah, so losing Fast Hands kind of sucks. And then Headshot, not a huge deal, but another one where I don't I don't know if I want Grim or Innervate over that. It's not bad. Neither one of these skills are bad, but um, keeping Headshot may not have been a bad thing either. I mean, overall, the changes they made I think are pretty much fine, and this is like a pretty decent comm. Uh, this makes no sense. They should have gotten rid of this in exchange and then like kept headshot or kept fast hands. That would actually be so much better. Like I don't want melee damage on this comm at all. It's not um it's just not good. Uh, Another weird choice with these Slayer of Terra comms. That a lot of these on the UCP I'm very confused by. The changes just don't make a lot of sense. They didn't make them more synergistic than they were before. They're not necessarily bad comms, but if I had to give like an overall blanket statement for these, they just don't make sense. A lot of them have skills that don't synergize that well together. They're just kind of confusing. Like I'm not sure what the choices were in the vanilla game and in the UCP. I think they were handled poorly in both. I'm actually not really a big fan of how this was handled just period. These are weird comms with skills that often don't make sense together. I'd say it's maybe a little bit better in the UCP, um, but some just weird choices. Weird choices, but whatever. That's okay. We'll still give it a shot. So we've got the Pimpernel as our slagging weapon. Slagga would be fine too. And then I'm just trying to run some stuff that benefits from one shot, one kill. The rest of these are just generalist skills, so I just like if oh my gosh, I can't speak. The rest of these are just generalist skills. The only one that like really requires a specific weapon is one shot, one kill, like low pellet count weapons or low magazine size. So I picked the Greed, which has a pretty low mag size. It'll get good benefit out of it. Um, Obviously, Jacob's shotguns are the ones that benefit the most from one shot, one kill, but they're not elemental, which is what this comp buffs. So I kind of had to compromise there. I did the Greed. Stinger isn't going to benefit a lot from one shot, one kill, but it's just a good Zer0 weapon and a good generalist weapon. And then the Interfacer is a really good weapon as well. It has good bore properties. Magazine size isn't too high to where we'll never be getting one shot, one kill, but it's sort of in the middle. It's just a good weapon. I think we'll primarily rely on the Greed, which got buffed in the UCP. Still pretty good in the vanilla, but yeah. Antagonist, Generalist Shield, O negative for healing, Firebone. Yeah. And here's the skill build. I don't think I'm going to go into too much detail here because this is basically what I would run on a Generalist Zer0 anyway, like a Legendary Killer Zer0, which I have shown in the past, Pistol Zer0, Deputy Zer0, a lot of it's super similar. The only thing of note is velocity, which is always a skill that is going to be debatable, depending on your build. I think the bullet speed is going to help us here. The interfacer, it might throw off the range at which we want to be shooting people, but overall it's still manageable and still good. Velocity is good on guns where it's not going to like really throw off how the gun functions. Like something like the hail gets really thrown off by velocity because it accelerates the bullets too high and throws off the entire pattern. So yeah, that's why in this case we're taking it because we don't really have a weapon that's going to be super negatively affected by that. Um, Everything else I think is standard. Precision helps with weapons, like controlling the spread on shotguns and the stinger it'll help. But yeah, I think everything else is pretty standard. Two Fang is good pretty much in a lot of generalist Zero builds. Two Fang is just bad when you're using like a sniper because the double shot really throws off where you're shooting. The recoil from it's bad. But for guns like these, it's not as big of a deal. So yeah, there's the build and the gear. And we'll go ahead and go over to the gameplay. All right, we are back. There we go. Build and the gear. Let's go ahead and get into this. What in the world is that movement? He's just putting on the jukes. There we go. Where are you going, buddy? There we go. Pretty good start. Missed his head a little bit there, but we'll get him. Nice. The Greed is definitely a solid weapon. It can sort of serve as our burst weapon. This is sort of a generalist weapon. And the interfacer is another sort of like specialty weapon with really good burst. Alright, since there's a lot of enemies here, I'm gonna have to, well, kill this guy with the shock weapon. But use our generalist weapon rather than trying to, oh man, shoot them with the greed is what I was trying to say. Ah, the shield, man. Really? Okay, let's kind of reset here. There we go. Jeez. Alright, let him do his thing. Nice. See what we can do. Nice. A little hard to hit those guys in the head, but they die pretty quick once you can. There we go. Oh. Didn't realize he was there. Cool. Make sure we're reloaded. Nice. Looks like the extra fire damage from the Slayer of Terra is helpful. I like that it buffs Grim. That means more action skill and survivability with the shield recharged late. That part is quite nice. It's really hard to aim with this thing from that far of a range. Oh my gosh. I thought I had Deception. Did I accidentally like press it and immediately cancel it? What the hell? Very well, may have been the case. Okay. I'm liking the greed as long as I can hit headshots, of course, which can be a little hard with a weapon like this. Got a nice little, oh man, I am in a bad bad spot. Oh, come on. So much, like, damage over time. These tons of these Marauders are spawning with damage over time weapons, and they're just running away from me. Really annoying. There we go. Gotta get rid of some of these guys. Better. Okay. Working our way through. This map's a little bit messy for Zer0 in general. So much enemy density. Okay. Gets a little hectic and chaotic for a character with rather poor survivability and mobbing ability. Zer0 is very much so a single target DPS character. Get him? I'm like really not sure. Oh, come on, man. Thank you. Wasn't letting up on the shield. Alright. Okay. Alright. Running really low on pistol ammo. It's probably not a good idea to have both of these at the same time. But, oh well. Okay. Ah, my aim. A little off. There we go. This gun really suffers at range. It's so hard to aim with an iron sight at that kind of range. And I mean, it doesn't have like the best spread for that either. No! Crap. I think I'll be okay. This elemental barrage is not very fun though. That's like yet another enemy with a strong elemental SMG. Oh crap. Oh no, not that mic. Oh, I'm in trouble. Holy shit, that hurts. Yeah, he needs to go. Whew, that hurts. Drop the madhouse. Don't care too much. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Ah, I missed. No big deal. Nice. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh, don't want to get suicide bombed. Doesn't sound very exciting. And using Jacob's weapons in this game can just be so hard sometimes, the way enemies like to move. They require such precise aim, and the enemies just move so unpredictably, I guess you could say. Definitely not easy to predict movement in this game. So without some sort of setup, it can be really hard to use these aim-intensive weapons. They're so good, but you do have to kind of set it up better and be patient. Like these guys, super small head hitbox, the way they move, very difficult to hit, but you can still kill them pretty quickly nonetheless. Not a huge deal. Let's see. Going. Oh man, I thought he was dead for sure. Set up on him. Ugh. Okay, get that one shot when kill bonus ready. And good. Okay. Okay. Take these guys out. Yeah, a bit slow to move through here. Just like I said, Zer0 just isn't like the best mobbing character. I mean, melee Zer0 is fantastic for that, but gun builds you're gonna have to kind of pick your enemies off one by one and move through in a more controlled manner, or you'll probably die. Just juke like all of those. Oh, good job. Tech. Nice. Not the most ammo efficient build, but we're getting through.
I need a powerful woman right now.
Alright, last guy. Finish up. Okay. So, overall, not bad. The burn damage is always cool. It does make an impact, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be using this over a lot of other things. It's a decent little generalist build where you can use different things, but the Legendary Killer, I think, has it beat in every shape and form. So I would just recommend that. But it was cool to try it and see what it could do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time.